Someone stole my identity once, and with it, they went to Burlington Coat Factory and spent $600. I've thought a lot about that coat since then, like, what does a criminal buy at Burlington Coat Factory? And I've landed on fur. It had to have been fur. Bold choice for a guy living on borrowed identity, but honestly, I respect the commitment. Anyway, that $600 number is something I want you to hold on to because I'm about to show you exactly how much further it goes when you spend it on yourself instead of some stranger's winter wardrobe. And for those of you skipping ahead, there are discount codes to my favorite service in the description below that help support this channel at no extra cost to you. If you came here specifically to find out what the best free credit monitoring service is, it's probably Credit Karma. There's your answer. Thanks for watching. Drive safe. Good luck out there. Still here? Good. Because I want to make the case that free is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence. And once you see what it's actually covering, and more importantly, what it isn't, the paid version stops looking like an expense and starts looking like the only rational decision you've made all week. Here's what free credit monitoring gets you: a score update, some alerts if something truly catastrophic happens, and this part is really something, an aggressive amount of credit card offers you did not ask for. Truly, so many offers. Credit Karma's whole business model is pointing you at financial products and hoping you bite, which is fine. It's just worth knowing that that's what you signed up for. Here's what it doesn't get you: dark web monitoring, data broker removal, a VPN, antivirus software, identity theft insurance, or a human being to call when something goes wrong at midnight. Also, Credit Karma only monitors 2 of the 3 major bureaus, Equifax and TransUnion, which means Experian is just out there living its best life completely unwatched. And none of it, not one feature, is looking at the dark web, where, by the way, your personal information has almost certainly already appeared. Not might have, almost certainly has. That's not me being dramatic. That's just what happens if you've ever created an account for anything online, ever, going back to whenever you first got email. There's a huge gap between, hey, we caught something before it was a problem, here are the tools that can help you, and hey, we caught a problem, it happened last month, also, good luck. I've been using Aura for a while now, and I want to give you my actual results, not a bullet point from a press release, not a sponsored data point, just what happened to me. Aura has removed my personal information from 75 data broker sites. Data brokers are the websites that collect and sell your name, your address, your phone number, basically the starter kit for anyone who wants to do what the Burlington guy did. Let's give him a name, actually. What's a punchable name? Kenan. 75 removals, and that number was lower a few months ago, which means this isn't a one-time sweep. The data keeps coming back and Aura keeps taking it down. It's a little like pulling weeds, except the weeds are your home address and someone else is doing the pulling. On top of that, Aura caught dark web alerts that other services I tested completely missed. We're talking specific breach data, the kind that tells you not just that something leaked, but what leaked and where it's being sold. The difference between your data may be compromised and here's the breach, here's the site, here's what they have, is the difference between vague anxiety and actually being able to do something about it. And when I called customer service on camera, so this is documented, the rep answered the questions I actually asked without trying to pitch me more expensive plans halfway through the call. I know that sounds like the bare minimum. In this industry, it is not the bare minimum. What you get with Aura: 3 bureau credit monitoring, all 3, Experian included, dark web scanning, data broker removal from across 200 plus sites, a VPN, a password manager, antivirus software, and $1 million in identity theft insurance per adult. 1 subscription. I was already paying for some of these tools separately before I switched. Aura put them in one place for less than I was spending on the pieces. Here's where we close loop on Burlington. Okay. The prices change, the discounts update, but for the purposes of just doing some math, something everyone has been begging me to do, let's put it this way. Aura is $12 a month. The person who stole my identity spent $600 at a single coat store in a single afternoon. 4 full years of 3 bureau credit monitoring, dark web scanning, data broker removal, a VPN, antivirus, and $1 million in identity theft insurance for less than what someone charged on my name on outerwear. I'm not saying everyone is going to have their identity stolen. I'm saying the people who assumed they wouldn't are the ones who end up spending a week on the phone proving to their bank that they don't own a fur coat. The average identity theft victim spends around 200 hours cleaning up the mess. I'm not saying another subscription isn't an annoying ask, but 200 hours of your time is valuable. I'm positive you can make more than $12 in that time. Free monitoring is a smoke detector with no batteries. Paid monitoring is the smoke detector, the sprinkler system, and someone who shows up afterwards to help you fill out the insurance paperwork. Credit Karma is fine for what it is, but if you have a mortgage on the horizon, a car loan coming up, or just a general interest in not becoming an anecdote in someone else's YouTube video, the $12 a month is worth it. Links in the description, discounts attached, and as always, using it costs you nothing extra and keeps this channel going. See you in the next one.